Make it make sense, make it make sense. Holding on to a fence while you straddling the fence. It make it make sense, make it make sense. Some of you were sent, some of y'all just went. Make it make sense, make it make sense. How you buy some shoes but you can't even pay the rent? Make it make sense, make it make sense. God can never bless a mess, he can only clean what's left. Better make it make. Man rejected me, but God selected me, and God accepted me, and God protected me. See, man's opinion belong inside the garbage bin, and sin should never have dominion in my heart again. They put in work, boy, cause if you don't, you not a man. Every church boy should grow into a godly man. Man of integrity, undeniably trustworthy. Kingdom identity, reliable and love mercy. Not greedy for gain of church contribution. You trying to pimp the church, that's spiritual prostitution. God don't play about his children, you can't treat his children evil. Hey, you can build the building, but we gon' build the people. Turn this up in your speaker and make the devil mad. I keep reaching for my Bible, you can keep the bag. I got the signal from heaven that never lags. Hey, he's all I really need and all that I really have. Make it make sense, make it make sense. Jesus turned water to wine, that's your reason to get bent. Make it make sense, make it make sense. How you twist the word of God and try to say that's what he meant? Nah, make it make sense, make it make sense. How long you been a Christian? Why your armor got no dent? Make it make sense, make it make sense. God can never bless a mess, he can only clean what's left. Better make it make sense. Hey, hop out in an 87 Cutlass. How you cast out devils, yet you gutless in the public. Hey, you stay where it's safe though, take me to the ruckus. A faith that can't be tested is a faith that can't be trusted. Hey, yeah, you went to Bible school, but bet they didn't teach you this. Only Holy Spirit can show you what heaven's secret is. Hey, it's a special consecration, a private preparation, meditation, concentration. And it's a kingdom presentation, a kingdom demonstration with heavenly elevation. Hey, put yourself last and put your neighbor first. Hey, that's the way it works. Don't forget the prayer works. Another day at work, time to put your faith to work. And look around the church, some of y'all can't make the work. Most of us was thinking it, but I'm the one to say it first. Hey, it's okay to cry, sis, it's okay to hurt. Hey, I remember swimming rivers in my teardrops. Like fear not, gotta make your tears stop. Hey, I remember every day I used to pill pop. I got so drunk I used to pass out on the hilltop. Hey, but it's different now, I no longer chase the blunt. And I'd be dumb if I let Satan play me like a chump. And blessed be the name of the Lord, I said from this time forth and forevermore. Hey, make it make sense, tell him make it make sense. Holding on to a fence while you straddling the fence. Hey, make it make sense, tell him make it make sense. Some of y'all was sent, some of y'all just went. Hey, make it make sense, make it make sense. How you buy some shoes but you can't even pay the rent? Man, make it make sense, tell him make it make sense. God can never bless a mess, he can only clean what's left. Better make it make sense, and make it make sense. Jesus turned water to wine, that's your reason to get bent. Nah, make it make sense, hey, make it make sense. How you twist the word of God and try to say that's what he meant? Man, make it make sense, hey, make it make sense. How long you been a Christian, yet your armor got no dent? Make it make sense, and make it make sense. God can never bless a mess, he can only clean what's left. Better make it make sense, yo. Better make it make sense. Better make it make sense. Better make it make sense.
God's eyes, but I seen the devil's. He walks with man on earth at different levels. He knows the king we serve, so he hates and meddles and prays that we all burn and turn to rebels. He tried to get my soul, but I'll never settle. I walk this lonely road from the burbs to ghettos. I'll take the gift bestowed and return a vessel. I am the one they chose. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Rebellious in all ways, been sinner since birth. He knew that it would happen when he put us on this earth. We demonize religion, brought corruption to the church. We know the price of everything, but we don't know the worth. We spend all of our time idolizing false prophets. habits. Comparison's the enemy. Stop watching others' pockets. The social system's broken. We divide on every topic. They fabricate the truth and we all monetize the gossip. We know the problems and we see them but don't want to change. We're desensitized to every issue because they let us profit off of people's pain. In this dystopian age, we are the game that he plays. And all the evil, deceitful people should shake our faith. I never seen God's eyes, but I seen the devil's. He walks with man on earth at different levels. He knows the king we serve, so he hates and meddles and prays that we all burn and turn to rebels. He tried to get my soul, but I'll never settle. I walk this lonely road from the burbs to ghettos. I'll take the gift bestowed and return a vessel. I am the one they chose. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Our God is an awesome artist. In perilous times we seek his grace as the world and the times we face turn fake in the face of the devil's mirages. In the midst of the pain just stained in the media's push of all this garbage, I pray that you keep your faith as the whole world breaks and the real get disregarded. It's about time that we take it back. The weight's too great for the camel's back. Strong men made life an easy task, and now the weak men feminize every act. In the church, in the workplace, every class, on the television screen, in the state of rap. All virtues gone and it's fade to black. We in hell on earth and it's gon' collapse. Integrity's lost, hedonism, we incentivize gods on the way the revolution will be televised. Gone too far, don't know if we can rectify. At those gates we will testify. So I'm saying it now so they counteract clockwise. We are living in times where the wicked is all rise. The intelligent fall while the stupid is all drive. And the real get pushed aside. Yeah. I never seen God's eyes, but I seen the devil's. He walks with man on earth at different levels. He knows the king we serve, so he hates and meddles and prays that we all burn and turn to rebels. He tried to get my soul, but I'll never settle. I'll walk this lonely road from the birth to ghettos. I'll take the gift bestowed and return a vessel. I am the one they chose. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back. I got my wingman with me today, my brother from another mother. My co-host, Shapu, is in the house. What's up, Shapu?
Hi, Jen.
I usually do 3 songs. I only did 2.
So yeah, you surprised me right there. I don't know.
Sorry, I just knocked myself out for a second here. Hold on. All right, there we go.
No.
I keep hitting the wrong button. I don't know what's going on.
Going on with your finger.
Oh my gosh, guys. I'm tap happy tonight. All right, here we go. There we go. I'm good.
Hey, Jen.
This is a very sensitive mouse today. I don't know what's going on with my technology, or maybe it's just me. I know I just smoked a joint. Oh, so how's it going, Shapu? What's going on in your neck of the woods? Is it freezing? Is it nice?
Oh my God, Jen! If I could,
weather going on?
if I could show you, it's a blizzard out there.
Oh my God, it's a blizzard? No way.
Yeah, big winds. It's so cold. I'm really cold here because my walls, are not isolated as good as they should be, and the wind just passed through it, and it's really cold right now.
You know what we're gonna have to do? We're gonna have to get you a brick wall.
Exactly. My house is not a brick. Yeah, it's not made of. Yeah. No, if I had a brick wall, I'd had no problems.
Yeah, you'd be insulated.
But yeah, I feel a bit tired because it was my friend's birthday yesterday, and we had like a party with a surprise party for her actually. So.
Yep, and you were doing a lot of this, weren't you?
Not a glue. No, it was.
It's a non-glue party.
It's a non-glue, just beer and weed. So no glue.
What kind of beer do you drink?
But what did you say, Jen?
What kind of beer do you drink?
Oh, yesterday it was all kinds, IPAs and a mix of bourbon, a mix of gin, a lot of things, wine. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. Can't mix all that up. I found out that I can do 2 Michelob Gold Ultra, whatever the hell those things are called, 2 of those, and I get a nice little buzz.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm a cheap date.
Yeah, I've worked like all day yesterday painting at my friend's house, and the night we just went drinking, and we like ordered like Chinese food like at midnight, and
that Chinese food and paint fumes do not mix. That equates to some tardy glue.
Yeah, exactly. So
Oh, it's funny.
I was just smiling all day.
All right. So, guys, we have a big show for you planned in pretty much relatively short amount of time. I'm going to try to keep the show around 2 hours. We'll see how that goes. But we do have a lot to cover, and we're going to be getting into a deep dive into the ocean floor of our realm and whether we can even trust what they show us as, their LiDAR mapping and what we can derive from what we see in that LiDAR mapping compared to what we see above sea level on land. And we've found some pretty compelling stuff. And every day, more and more people are finding more interesting stuff, not too far under the waves of the sea or ocean, depending on where you're at. Cheryl just did a really cool video or showed a video of another guy who was kind of diving in this little area there and everything. And we're going to bring that up and show that. I know, Shapu, I don't know if you have it ready on your end, but if you don't, just kind of pull it up, that last video from her. You got time. But we're going to get into not just the coastal melt, but we're going deep down under the ocean, like 7 miles down, guys, and what they're depicting as their LiDAR results. And also, I know Dean has covered a lot of the underwater melt, and a lot of people have gotten into it, but we're going to actually expand on that tonight because I feel that we're going to put forth what I consider compelling images. I'm not going to say it's evidence, but I'm going to say compelling images that shows sprawling vast cities all across what we call the Atlantic Ridge, the North Atlantic Ridge, and what runs through the Pacific, and extremely compelling stuff in the Indian Ocean. And we're going to get into all of that and do some comparisons and see what we can come up with, because none of us are going to have the capability to go down there. Okay. We have to kind of go by whatever it is that you're supplying us with, which is supposed ocean floor mapping with LiDAR images. And we're also going to take a look at the movie Waterworld, because there's an interesting connection there with what we're talking about. So you have I'm sure I keep wanting to say Leanne. Her and Leanne actually have the kind of like similar voice. Did you notice that when they talk? Yes. I wish I had a speaking voice like that, but whatever. Anyway, so yeah, let's get ready to show that video. I want to show parts of it. What she's talking about, I found it really interesting where they're talking about that wall that's in sections down there.
Do you know the timestamp? Because I just watched it once.
No, we'll just have to skim through it. I don't remember the timestamps. I wasn't looking. I had my earbuds in, and then I was just kind of like taking screenshots along the way here and there. I didn't even do the timestamps.
All right.
Hey Juan, yes, you made it. LiDAR.
Yes. Yep. Welcome everyone, actually.
Curtis is here. Cindy's here.
I know Spartan is doing a show right now. So.
Oh, darn it. I seem to always be going live when they're. I hate.
Not only, they always do a show on Sundays. So.
Yeah. See, I don't even think about that. I just think about like what I got going on and when I have available time, and it's like, let's do it.
Yeah, I know that's what we do. You know, we don't have a time set for our shows. So.
Yeah, we're all over the place over here.
Also, Brian is doing a show right now. Also, so there's.
Well. Everybody's got a lot to choose from tonight, so that's good. Yep. It's nice to have choices, right?
Exactly. If you have 3 screens, you can watch all 3 at the same time. So.
Yeah, right? This is very true. I have to get on those drops tonight.
Yes. Did you see, Jen? I made look at the corner.
Oh, it's a little dark on my end. Hold on, you made it in purple?
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah. And guys, I got my shirt on tonight. I got it made. And if you guys want to get these shirts, it would be no problem to get them.
It looks great.
Yeah, I like it. I think what I'm going to have them do on the next one is just make it a little bit smaller. Like it's little, I mean, it doesn't look that bad, the size of it, but I think it could be just condensed a little smaller.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I have a red one here. Hold on. I don't know if I'm going to give this to my mom or what I'm doing with it, but he had a red V-neck, and I thought I'm going to put it on here. Sorry, I tried it on to see how it looks. Anyway, can you see that? Yeah,
Yes, nice. Nice.
I like it. I might even do a giveaway on this one. I'm not sure what I'm doing yet with it. I might send it to my mother. I think she'll like it. It's her. But I am thinking about doing some kind of giveaway thing, but I'm not sure how I'm going to do it yet. Still in the works.
Yeah, that would be nice. I might do it with the one I ordered also. So
Also, Shapu, I have your link in the chat that I'll be bringing up, or you can even bring it up on your end. And let me present it real quick. I'll just do it because you have that new link for your merch that does the back and the front. You said,
yeah, because that's the way I wanted in the first place, and I couldn't get it
yeah. So
on
you
the
guys
other
see
side.
this, right? Am I sharing? I'm sharing.
Yes.
Okay, good. So this is his new site for his merch, and you have a lot more options as
Oh,
far as
yeah, these ones are for like contests. They do like contest on this one, and
yes, and he's in a contest. So if you guys log in here, you can vote for his
but yeah, if you
sport.
want to, right there, right where your arrow was, it you see artist shop.
Yeah.
If you click there, you will see all the.
Oh,
the
I love
one.
this.
Yes, I just put it up like maybe Friday.
Yeah, that looks really good.
You have different colors and
these you
those.
can get on the back and the front or wherever you want them, right?
Yes. Yeah, you
So
can have like a small one in the front, like on the pocket, not on the pocket, but where the pocket is,
right.
and a big one on in the back, the
I
back
like that.
side. That's what I ordered. Yeah. So
All right, so I'm going to drop this link in the chat. If you guys are interested, please save that link into your favorite, and you'll have it if you ever want to place your order or gift
yeah,
someone.
because right now they're really like cheap in the US. They're like only $15. So.
Yeah, that's a really good deal, guys. Definitely. All right, so let me come off my screen share here real quick. Oops, sorry. Scatterbrain. We're going to start off with. I do want to read this to you guys real quick before we go over to Shapu's screen share. I'm going to bring this up real quick. And if you look up how much of our ocean has been mapped or okay, here we go. Okay, it says 5%. Only 5% of our oceans have been explored or well, they've done LiDAR mapping, but they've only explored 5%. So we've 5%. That means there's 95% of the ocean is still unknown. So you just got to let that sink in, guys. Okay, there's a lot supposedly, those are telling us, that's unknown, or they know a lot of stuff and they only want us to think that we know only 5% of it.
Yeah.
I think they know a lot about what's going on down there. A lot.
And also, I don't know. I think you're going to show it tonight. But when you see those LiDAR images of the seafloor, and when you see LiDAR images of, let's say, a city, they look like actually the same thing. They look like melted mountains. They don't even do it like so. How do they know the difference? If you don't go see them in person, and like we just read, they only seen 5% or maybe less. I don't know. So who knows?
Exactly. We're working off of their narrative for the ocean, so we have to keep that in mind. I don't believe everything that I'm getting from them. However, that's all I really have to work with at this point. So we have to pick it apart and like eat the meat, spit the bones kind of thing.
Yeah.
So we're going to look at Cheryl's video and check that out. I'm sure everybody's seen it, but there might be people here who haven't or haven't subscribed to her channel, and we'll drop the link for that as well in here. But it's interesting, even what's above the water level there before the guy even goes down and dives. I'm going to put it on big screen for everybody. Here we go. All right. You got the volume on with it too, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right, guys. So I want to definitely show Thanks, Mark. I definitely want to show the part where she shows what's above the water as far as that building. And she kind of shows like where, the location. Like the first couple of minutes in, and then we'll skim through it. She pretty much talks about it in the beginning.
All right.
The narrative, which I don't really believe. North America is relatively new. Aside from our indigenous people, we're supposedly only a couple hundred years old, where the rest of the world is old and ancient, which is why we have, structure being found off the Mediterranean and Egypt, and Turkey, India, and Japan, which got me to thinking, we've done a pretty fantastic job of finding evidence of melt in North America, even though it's pretty evident that the entire west coast of North America was hit in the X Factor event really hard, right from the top of the Rockies all the way down to South America. But still, I thought, if we have underwater ruins everywhere else in the world, why not here in North America?
That looks good. I like
So
that.
I decided to start looking. In one part of North America that I know has quite a bit of melt. So we are off the coast of Vancouver here, below Washington State. Now, this is Vancouver Island, and one of the unique features about Vancouver Island is that it has over 1,600, so 1,600 known caves just on the island alone. And for those of you who are a little bit newer to meltology, caves are really significant because these brick buildings go far.
Yeah, I don't know if this one was actually in BC, but you can clearly see all the brick in the bottom and everything. It's crazy.
Absolutely. And that's another thing that we don't even know about is how many caves and stuff are under the water around the ocean floor.
Oh,
Yeah. I mean, because look at Lena Delta. What's under there? A whole building.
Yeah, exactly.
And yeah, so it's crazy.
Are far, far down into the earth, farther than you can imagine. And these caves, what we call caves, are actually pockets of survival from, hallways or rooms, or sometimes even where two walls kind of tip into each other. So where we have a lot of caves, it's a pointer that we might find other things related to meltology. So, looking at the melt, Pender Island and Sydney Island, we get this sort of thing, brick beaches. And I mean, this beach is absolutely covered in melty bricks, broken, cooked, and we even have like brocks. So like brick-shaped rocks happening here.
I love that, Brox.
This is on Pender Island, by the way. And this is on a beach shore. And this flooring or wall, tipped over wall, it goes all the way up the mountainside. And this is clearly, I mean, it's still at C14 in it. So there's definitely leftover cooked out brick here. And on Sydney Island, we have the same thing. This mass of bricks, Brick Island, and we have like ridiculous stories.
What did you say, Jen?
There seems to be a lot of brick beaches.
Oh, yeah. Those that are remaining on with bricks, and others like you only found rounded, like eroded, what they will call eroded bricks on the beach. And also like when she talked about the bass, she called them the brock bass, the brock fish.
Yeah. All right, guys, it's just loading. Hold on.
Nope, what's going on? if I go back just
that it's left over from brick making companies. And this is the same beach. This is one of the tracks left over from a tank, they say, that they had stationed.
yeah. And
That's weird.
I love this thing because this is a picture I found. So, and just afterward, I don't know if you've seen that post that someone showed that they say that a thing like this looked like a remain of fish or a giant dragon on top of a mountain, you know?
Yeah, I did think it kind of looked like maybe like vertebrae.
Yeah, but if you look at these two here, you can see that these ones are like rotten and destroyed. But if it was like this on the front all the way, some people would think that, oh, must be part of a creature or something. But no, this
Right,
is
yeah.
a track from a vehicle that had a track for a wheel, you know.
Right.
So some people want to see what they want to see, you know. So
This is very
and
true.
when you bring up the what you called pareidolia, they just get offended. But I'm not telling you that but this is a condition that the brain was made, because if you don't recognize the face when you're a small child, then you know it's just in our brain, and we need to get past this level of just seeing a face
Right.
everywhere, because there's no face, but
Right.
you need to get past that and look at other things, like what is consisting of the background or everything. So
Right. Right.
not just the obvious. Sorry. I just
No, it's good because you have to explain that out. And you can always look up the tracks for these tanks and see what they look like, if they match up to this and stuff, just to see if the narrative is complete with what they're saying here.
Yeah. But most people just like to say what they...
Right. Immediately. Oh, it's ancient prehistoric fish bones.
Yeah.
That's very true.
In World War II, but I'm just going to zoom in.
All right.
Here, I mean, look at the melty mess of this. The beach is just brick rubble, and they also on the same island have this glass beach. So we know what glass is. It's cooked sand, and sand is one of the main components of bricks. So this is really sus. So the first place that I went looking is right down in here, Victoria, because right in the harbor of Victoria, we have this little Coal Island National Historic Park. And wherever there's a historic park, they are either hiding something or they're keeping it to themselves as like bragging rights that they conquered us on the reset. I swear. So in real life, this is what Coal Island looks like. It has these 2 brick structures still left on it.
Look at this, guys.
And I mean,
it's built right into the water. How's that happening?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So do you want me to go a certain point, or do you want to go continue?
I just want you to finish this part out a little bit more here.
Okay.
Yeah. This is interesting.
as you can see, so they say the narrative is these were built in the 1800s as military outlooks. It's just, a crazy story. But this entire island, we still have casing stones on the corners here. So this must have at one time been a really fabulous building. That's the only time we see these kind of cornerstones. But the entire land, this whole island, is cooked out brick. So this is
That's
a
right.
different shot of this same thing. You can see this wall comes right over and the bricks just continue all the way around. This island was once just purely brick. And
Mhm.
across the harbor, you can see this
And everything under
mudslide
the water
that has
is
happened
all
here.
brick.
And inside our military buildings, again, we have more evidence of this mudslide. And, there's debate in the meltology community as to whether this is mud and earth or cooked out ash debris. Either way, I'm just using the word mudslide so that we all are on the same page. But clearly, they didn't build it like this. This is something that happened afterward. Just giving you a shot of the inside there. And on the other side of the island, this wall cooked out right into stone, as we would expect to see. And here is a picture from 1960s where our officials came onto the island and dismantled a lot of it because it was, finger quote, dangerous, a hazard. But I'm pretty sure that they were dismantling anything that would conflict with the narrative. Unfortunately, in Victoria, underwater footage is really hard to come by. There was only like 1 or 2 videos to scour through. And, we have something that somewhat looks like structure and brickish looking type rock. Anyhow, this was the only jaw-dropping image I found in Victoria under the water. And as you can see, this is perfect straight angle stacked stones and decorative stones. I mean, look how perfect the curve is along all of these. I mean, even a 6-year-old would say that this is actual structure. This isn't made by geological forces. But I didn't give up. I knew if I kept looking, I could find something. And so I ended up going a little more north into this area between the city of Nanaimo and Gabriola Island. Now, in Gabriola, they have some crazy melt going on in here, and this is clearly melted out buildings. It's just amazing kind of melt. So, again, the issue was a shortage of actual underwater footage. So in this one video I found, he's just diving for treasures right off of the coast. And as he's under there searching for these bottles, there is clearly this melted out brick in the water, this flat sort of brick here. And I'm just going to switch it out so you can see the next photo. That's clearly melted brick. But
every day of the week.
that was all I could find.
Yes.
And this bottle is dated from 1868, which
PDP?
puts us
Shit.
right at the epicenter of our reset period. And that to me was really encouraging. And before the video was done, I got one snapshot of what is clearly.
Yeah, wow. Look at this.
Yeah, it's undeniable. The mortar's still there
Right.
even.
Yep.
These are absolutely clearly brick. So I knew I wasn't going to give up in this search. So right across the harbor in Nanaimo,
And this,
we
this
have
whole thing's
this.
melted like crazy.
Yeah. And you can see that they have added this wall there to hide
Yeah.
even more of it.
Can you scroll up a little to where she shows a diagram of 3 parts of a wall? You'll see it. It should see it coming up somewhere along there. They're talking about a wall that's underwater. That could be it right there. Okay, so yeah, here. This guy is diving off the coast of this little island that she just showed here. And there's 4 parts to this one large wall that still remains. And these walls are not small. They're pretty big. And I think at some point here, you see him diving just after this diagram. And he's along one of the walls. And you'll get to
And
see how
they-
fast it is.
I didn't want to press play. I just wanted to
Oh,
go.
right here. There it is. Yep. Now look at this wall, guys. I mean, it's pretty damn big.
Yeah, exactly.
So the top of the wall is about 60 feet down. So now one story of a building is, very roughly 10 feet. So the top of the wall is about 6 stories down below sea level. And the bottom of this wall is 90 feet below sea level. So we're going 9 stories down into the ocean. And in this, I'm just showing you guys that this is red algae. We've got pink algae. We've got these little
All right,
plants
so we're
growing
gonna
and
leave it right
thriving
there.
on it.
So pretty much that's what I wanted to show
Yeah.
on that one.
Just
We
the
can
wall. Yeah.
Yeah, we can drop the link again in the chat if for anybody who just came in and missed the link in the chat.
Yeah.
Look at that starfish. That's such a cool picture.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can
And
tell that's all work though.
yeah. And I commented on her video that because she said, "Oh, the red algae is all over these structure, but not elsewhere," And I said maybe they're red because of what they eat, and what they eat is what they're sticking to, So they hate the brick, so they became red, probably. So
Could be. Definitely a lot of right angles. You can see the line right there. Yeah, the brick lines. It's undeniable.
yeah, it's all over this footage, and she
So
compares.
if all of this is all over land and all over these islands and just off the shores of places, it's deductive reasoning, okay, that it would be on the ocean floor at the most lowest points of the ocean, the deepest depths, if you will.
Yeah. And I think, look here.
Yeah, there you can see the brick really good and the mortar. Yeah.
Yep.
No doubt. Boom, baby. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I think that's she says.
Here. And he's in this little, absolutely structure. But there's definitely brick and definitely structure here under the water. I mean, look at this. This is undeniable. You can see the perfect squares of the bricks, stacked mortar lines, all of it, all through here, everywhere.
Motherfucker.
Thank.
There it is, guys. You can't deny it.
Yeah, thank you, Cheryl. I'll post the link again.
Yes, thank you.
There you go.
Okay, so I'm going to get up something real quick. Let's see here. Okay, well, I'm going to screen share here and just. Oh, I can't find that one part. Oh, here it is. Okay. All right, so I'm going to get into a screen share here. And you're on the drop ship. All right, here we go. So I was thinking about the movie Waterworld, and what are they telling us in this movie? There's no dry land anywhere in the movie, I know, and all of it is under the water. But what they're showing here in this underwater scene is I don't really have a whole bunch of the scenes up, but this one here, I'll make it bigger. Hold on. You can see that there's electrical poles and stuff, the grid system and everything. You could see skyscrapers, all kinds of stuff going on underwater. Cities, sprawling cities underwater, and for the most part intact. I find that part interesting as well. And I think they're alluding to what we're going to show tonight of this theory of mine, I guess you might say, that possibly, there are massive amounts of cities underwater that they're not telling us about. And they're hiding this from us as well. Just one more thing. So before I get into the pictures that I'm going to show you guys and talk about, I took some of these snapshots. This is from China, and they are building mountain-size apartment buildings. And here's one of them you can see here at the end of this road.
What? Well,
Yeah, this is real. It's a real pyramid building, apartment building. But it gets crazier. It gets crazier. Wait a minute. It's another angle of it. You can see it's rather large. It's not small. It's another side of it. That one. And then there was this other one. Hold on. Where is it? Oh, maybe I didn't get it. There's this other one that's next to it that's really large. I guess I didn't get that picture.
this one, is it the same thing? Is it the same one, or
Yeah,
this one is real?
this is another one that's down from it a little bit. I thought I sent the pictures. Hold on, let me just look at this again. No, I guess I didn't take that one picture. It's okay though. I have the video. Let me go over here. Go to my history. It was this one here.
Oh, okay.
Where was this one? If this isn't it, it's probably the other one. Sorry.
Welcome, Candy. Nice to see you.
I don't know if it's this walkthrough or the other one. It's probably the other one. All right, let me get to this one.
What? Oh my God! What
Look at
is
this one down here. Look how big this one is.
that?
Look at this, guys. These are like mountains, but they're buildings. Okay? This is in China. Just let that sink in for a minute, okay? Yeah. Wow. That thing's
Yeah,
massive.
they look exactly like the stone forests in China, actually. You know.
Yeah. Just another example of mountain architecture, if you will. They're literally making mountains here of buildings. It's a mountain of buildings. Anyway, I'm not going to play too much of that. I thought that was just pretty crazy looking. And that's what it looks like when you're driving down the road.
Yeah. Do you have that link? You closed it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, I got it. Hold on. I got it right here. All right, let me stick this over here for you guys. Hey, what's up from Japan? Welcome. There you go. And let me get back over here. All right, guys. So we're going to get into what we're talking about with the ocean and the ocean floor, what's going on underneath. So here in this picture, I changed the filter on it. This is not LiDAR, but this is a regular cityscape above water. Just to give you an idea of what they look like. I'm changing the color on the filter just to kind of line up what you're going to see with LiDAR images. And I can't use LiDAR on my, so I just changed the filter. Anyway, hold on, let me get this thing to go. So here, it's not the clearest picture, but we have better ones, and I know Shapu does too. This is what they're telling us that the ocean floor looks like. And as you can see a lot of peaks here, a lot of what looks like structure, and also perfectly paralleling city streets here, just like you see over here on this, with these perfect parallel city streets here, and the buildings flanking the city. You can see that here. But wait, it gets better. This is another picture here of an area under the water on the ocean floor. Same as this one. You can see perfectly parallel running lines, diagonal. And this one as well.
Yeah.
And you can see the... What's that?
No, I said at least you didn't say, but wait, there's more. I've heard it this week on TV. I think I was watching like Shark Tank, and one of the guys just, but wait, there's more, and you know, it never said that anymore. So.
Oh wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I remember talking about that. They don't say that anymore.
Yeah, everyone
Mandela
remembers that commercial, you know, but.
Never happened.
No.
Again, look at this. It looks just like the city street setup that we see on land right here. This is at the base of Australia, this part right here of the ocean. Australia would be up here.
Yeah, it looks like the melt covered all the bottom cities in these
Yep.
ones, you know.
Again, this is very reminiscent of what we see on land. You can see the perfect streets here. You can see the buildings with their peaks. Let me zoom in here. I know it gets a little grainy, but look at this, guys. I mean, damn if these don't look like buildings right here all day long, every day of the week. This looks like a whole city grid system down here. These are, in my opinion, these are cities that we're seeing. Look at how perfectly lined up these three are right here. And everything is just in line with it perfectly, just like we see in the cities here as well. This is a part of the ocean floor that they're telling us. Again, it looks identical to what we see for the cities and the grouping of the what we would call skyscrapers today. Here as well, you can see the larger buildings here and what could possibly be the city street grid system. This one as well is very compelling. I really like this one because you can really see the definition of some of these,
Yeah,
what I think are buildings.
you see like squares and
Yeah.
But you look at this. I don't know if you. Yeah, like I said earlier, that you look at the lidar of cities, and they are the same. They look exactly the same.
Yeah, this is LiDAR of ancient city discovered with LiDAR recently. I think it's in Guatemala. And this is LiDAR for the ocean right here. Supposedly they're mapping, but like back to that one. Let's go to this one. This is the city that they
Primary.
supposedly found with the LiDAR. And this is under vegetation though, like here. Just to give you an idea of what we're possibly looking at as far as this is their depiction of what the ruins would have looked like in their full glory. Again, going back to this picture here, you can see the same kind of setup here underwater.
Yeah.
Doing a deep dive tonight, guys, a deep dive into the ocean floor and what we've been told, these lies that we've been told. What are they hiding from us? Is this supposed to be a naturally occurring Atlantic ridge that took place during the formation of our planet? Well, we don't live on a planet. That's a lie. The geological narrative is a lie. So what is all this stuff? I mean, it looks like whole cities are down there. All right, got some more here. Another cityscape here in the distance, but I have a few better ones coming up here. This is the ones like this one here. Looks very much like what we just saw under the water with the lines, the perfect streets and stuff. So you guys can see what I'm comparing it to. Again, here, the perfect lines here. Cityscape through here with the skyscrapers. Again, here, you see it. See, sprawled out. Cities sprawled out. Same here. Especially down here. This is really interesting in this. This one I think I just showed. Let me scroll in on this one. This one's pretty good. So yeah, these LiDAR images are supposed to be from, I think, these are like 3-4 miles down, supposedly these cities in these areas here. This is again off the coast of Australia, right here. And Shapu did some comparison pictures for me. I haven't gotten to them yet. I know I repeated. Here's one of the comparison ones. Yeah, this is really good. Let me scroll in on it. I mean, I think that's pretty compelling evidence right there, especially this one down here where you can really see the streets running through, and you look at something like this, or even Dubai right here, and you see this right up here. What do you think, Shapu?
What I think about.
What do you think about this idea that these are actually cities under here? I mean,
Well, actually, it could actually be all the city streets. They are placed the same way that we see today everywhere. You know, I cannot say that they are, but what they look like, yes. And if you compare these lidar pictures that they take of the cities, the buildings. I don't know if I can show it right now, just for people to understand what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
You see.
Yeah, there we go. Make a big copy. There we go.
Oh, wait, this one. All right. So if you look, these are like the ones you just showed.
Yeah.
You see,
Look at that.
these are actually the ones from South America, the pyramids. You check.
And this is above water or underwater?
This is up water.
Above water.
Yeah.
Okay.
And look, this one is a star fort like in France. But look at all the buildings around it, how they look. They look like mountains.
Exactly.
So look, this is a New York with LiDAR, 9/11. Look at the buildings. They look like melted mountain. You
just
see?
like what we're seeing in the maps for the...
Yeah, and even
Here.
this one you can see. Look,
Yep.
they represent it as melting mountain. And if you look at the LiDAR over the sea floor that you just showed, see, that they represent like the
Yep.
same way.
Identical. It's identical. And that's what I'm like, if we can trust their LiDAR, LiDAR, I get it. I know it's in the name, but I'm saying they're showing us right here that it's set up just like cities down there. Look at that one right there. That's great, that comparison.
See this? All the lines right there, and can go here. And they're exactly the same. And you can see these, some kind of building that were higher than others, and you can see the same thing. Exactly.
Absolutely. Boom, baby. Every day of the week.
Yep.
That was great. I love that.
Continue, Chad.
You can't handle the truth.
All right, let me back up in here. Oh, I should put my side down. Here we go. Okay, so that was excellent what you just had up. Of course, your comparisons are just amazing. I was sending him so many screenshots the one night. He's like, what do you want me to do with all this?
Yeah, I don't know. I was lost with all the pictures you sent me.
So much, I couldn't stop. I've looked at every part of the sea floor, and I'm just like, oh. But yeah, it's absolutely incredible. I mean, what are we looking at? And then I kept thinking about the movie Waterworld. And it's like, oh, in that movie, all the cities are underwater, and he goes down and takes her down there, and you see it. You see it. Look at this, guys. Just look at it. And the way you showed those LiDAR images for above on land, excuse me, the way it shows up, it's undeniable.
Yeah.
It really is. I mean,
if you don't go there to see it with your eyes, you don't really know what it is. In your LiDAR, it could look like a mountain, but that actually is a building. So,
yep.
But
This is also on land LiDAR image of an ancient site. Again, It looks just like this. Just like it. Oh, sorry. I get all the way back here to my pictures. Where was I? Over here, I showed that. And we're over here. Okay. All right. And then there's this one here. This is also on land as well. This one here shows how they render stuff with the LiDAR. Again, you can see it looks a lot like what you're seeing on the ocean floor mapping.
Yeah.
This. Go back over here. And this is in Myanmar. These are the temples there. You can see how they're all spread out with the peaks and everything to give you an idea of what we're looking at on the ocean floor.
Yeah.
What's that?
I said this one really looks like some parts that you just showed. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yep. It gets better. This is another section of this area here. There's just temples everywhere. There's 5,000 temples in this area. I think about 2,000 of them are still surviving, but there's about 5,000 altogether or something like that. Again, with all the peaks sticking up, if they LiDAR'd this, it would look just like the ocean floor. Just like this. And this looks like a computer board, but this is actually LiDAR of Angkor Wat.
Wow.
This is Angkor Wat, guys.
Really?
Mhm. It is.
It is a computer board.
It sure is. Look at that, guys. All day long. You can see part of Angkor Wat right over here on this side. And that's the center right there. Again, looks very, very much like what we see underwater.
Yep.
Their images. And here is Tokyo. Let that sink in for a minute. This is Tokyo. And what we just showed you is the ocean floor for the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans is identical to this, guys.
Oh yeah, we like to say the bottom of the place we live in, it's like a computer motherboard, you know, and we just put components, the buildings on top of it, just like we would do like when you played Lego when you were a child with that green board, the bottom one, and you just put component attached to it. It's the same thing. It's just
Same thing.
all of our lives and the reality is based out of what the world is, all that we create. So it must represent the same thing.
Agreed, 100% on that. Again, here you can see the buildings sprawled out with their peaks sticking up. Imagine if this was underwater. I love this. Love it. Here's one where I changed the filter on one of the cities here that we were looking at.
Yeah. Nice.
Another change filter. I did these myself. This is underwater.
You're getting computer savvy.
There's one of these cities here above sea level, of course. Again, here, this is under the water LiDAR for mapping of the seafloor. It just looks like more cities down there, guys. A lot more cities. A lot more things intact, I think, than they're telling us about. Again, here you can see this one's really cool too. I like this one. This anomaly right up here is very interesting that I'm circling. I'll zoom in on it. Look at this shippo up here. Look at that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's screaming building to me.
I've seen this one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So squared.
This one as well. A lot going on here. This is interesting here. This one seems to have like a hole in it right here. Like maybe it's collapsed dome or something. I don't know right here. I just see like this black mark right here. I can't really say for sure what it is.
Yeah.
This is the way certain things are lined up perfectly too. The way they look. It's very sus. Very sus. Okay, this is along the backside of Australia. Again, as well, there's Tasmania. And again, there's just, to me, it looks like a sprawling city streets here. Definitely. Okay, this was, I think, more topography of the ocean or the land. I'm not sure which, but again, it's very similar to what we see under the water. And this clearly is melted buildings. This as well. Let me zoom in on this a little bit. It's not that great of a picture. This one here is pretty cool. All right, so let's go a little further in these here. Let me see. So I got that one. This one here is very interesting. I turned it on its side just to see what it looked like this way. But yeah, it looks definitely still like the city streets all perfectly lined up. their narrative for the seafloor looking supposedly like this is due to when it was cooling, that the magnetics in the rocks or the crust lined up with the north polarism. So that's why all these lines are perfectly straight like this on the seafloor. And I think that's just a false narrative to go along with how their, billions of year old Earth was formed and what this stuff actually is, to throw us off from what it actually is, I mean to say, which is to me is cities that have been covered up by probably the floodwaters. Again, here you can see a city on land that looks identical to what we were just looking at under the water all day long. And this one here's the one I had Chapu. I know it's a little off topic, but I meant to show it when I was on with Brian Stavely. We were talking about it. And I had Chapu Photoshop the Statue of Liberty back into her spot in the center of this circle. Because now when you look at this picture, the circle is empty. It's just an empty circle with nothing there that you walk around. Now, if the Statue of Liberty was there like it's supposed to be, it better understand what this circle is for. You can walk all the way around it and look at the statue. Just saying. Also, these islands are completely 100% man-made islands. So there's that. I also had this picture too, stashed away in my pictures that I forgot about, but this seems to be like when it was on still on Ellis Island. It's very close to the city right here. And of course, the Twin Towers are still there. However, you can't see the base to say for sure that's where it's located. But where it's located now, it's further away from the city. It's like 2 islands over from where it originally was on Ellis. And this seems to put it a lot closer to the city. Is this residue? I don't know if it is or it isn't, but there it is. You can decide on your own. And also, I have this picture here, which I thought was really interesting. Did you want to say something, Chappelle?
No, I said, yeah, that one.
Yeah. So these pre-cataclysmic ruins are so old, erosion will inevitably claim them, starting with their artistry, rendering them indistinguishable from geological formations. You see that, guys? Okay, now I don't agree with the erosion stuff. This sucker's been melted. It's been X-factored. That's why it looks the way it looks, but they don't state that here. However, it probably is pre-cataclysmic ruins, like we're talking about, pre-X-factor ruins that have been ruined by the X-factor, now rendering them indistinguishable from geological formations. Their words, not mine. So there's a boom baby.
Sorry, I'm just not on the drop. I was looking for a picture.
Oh, it's okay. Don't worry about it. But again, like I keep finding this stuff where people are talking about, the landscape that we see or types of things were actually the ruins of something else being misidentified as natural geological formations. And this is, again, what I had about the oceans right here. Let me see what else did I have here. The Statue of Liberty stuff coming up. Okay, so that's what I have on my end over here. Let me stop screen share for a minute and see what you got to show. You got some more stuff. I know you do, right, Shabu?
Yeah, and I got a couple of stuff that I
good.
found in some kind of evidence of how these building break off and fall down hills. I'm gonna show a really good proof that I think that it will just tell us how these buildings melted down these what we call now hills and mountains. But right now I'm looking for a particular picture, and I thought I had it saved and somewhere, but it is somewhere else. Because I've been working a lot, like these past 2 weeks. I didn't have time to really classify any.
Oh, you're good. Take your time. I'm reading the chat here. Freya was just saying, where did that comment go? Just had it up. That they find shells and stuff like that everywhere.
Yeah, that's go
Yeah,
ahead.
right here it is. It says, but I find shell fossils all over the place, damn near every place I look. I don't know how that actually factors into the ocean that we see today and the sea levels where we're at. What do you think about that, Shapu?
Well, if the water rise and everything with the melt, probably that what's on the seafloor could get stuck in all the melted stuff for sure. For sure. But I'm searching for that picture in particular because that picture I have, it's they say it's like an old Roman palace, and they show the floor, and it's made the complete floor is made out of these spiral seashells,
Okay.
but they admit that they are man-made. They're not real seashells.
Nice.
So I'm trying to find that picture. It's somewhere in my thousands of pictures that I download.
Hey, Carol. How you doing?
But I thought I had put it on the side to show. But, sorry, what did you say?
I'm just reading this comment.
Okay, thanks. House.
Mark says, Shapu, seashells also are graveyard headstones? Oh, I
Yeah,
wonder
it
if
could
she
be.
means there.
Could be on these. They could be found on these
Okay.
graveyards. But if they made it with stone, we know where they came from. But where is it? I thought it wasn't so far away. But anyway, I'm gonna search.
I know that video you're talking about. Hold on. If you go into our chat and go to all media files, you'll find it because I know you sent it to me.
What the what?
The video you're talking about, aren't you talking about a video?
Oh no, it's a picture.
Oh,
It's only one picture.
wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was this one here. What's it called?
These knee sleeves will turn
Jeez.
back the clock on you.
But-
It says Bahia, Underwater City. Is it from that?
No. Just this one. I sent it to you this today.
Yeah.
But the picture, I probably saved it last week or something like that. But yeah, when the melt happened, and there was probably some water. But when they say the water rises, but what makes the most water rise is just dropping something in the water, And when these buildings melted and toppled down into lakes and stuff, that the water would drastically rise, like
This is
in an
very
instant. Yeah.
And Johnny is tardy. So. Oh,
I don't feel dirty.
Okay, I can't seem to find that picture. So sad.
welcome, Johnny. Welcome to the melt, the underwater melt. You're gonna have to rewind.
But you want the picture? The video I sent you is underwater near Sorrento and in Italy.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The ruins.
Yeah, because the whole coastline of Italy is building, guys. We've shown it over and over again. So definitely want to do a dive off of the coast of Italy for sure. Sorrento, Italy, and that's on the is it along the Amalfi Coast?
Yes.
Sorrento, I think it is.
Yeah.
I need to get my jacket on. It's a little chilly.
It's really cold here. But okay, so I can't seem to find it. I will find it another time. But
Oh wait, that picture.
Yeah.
If you find it somewhere during the course of the show, we'll bring it back up.
well, I will show other stuff. So I'll probably do it on another show, I guess.
All right.
Because I have so much stuff.
Oh, I sent that to. Okay, yeah.
And while I'm scrolling, I'm seeing like a lot of crazy stuff. Oh, I could show this. I could show that.
Oh, I love that.
I need to show what I found. So, all right. So let's start with. Is it this place? This place? No.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that.
Okay.
Yep, more billions and millions of years of BS. That's all it is.
All right. So it's this place. Okay.
Mac is here. What's up, Mac? Welcome.
All right. So let's
Wait,
go
but
there.
that's
Don't be tired for the party.
So yeah, Real Media asked if the water is salty because of the melted bricks. Probably that's what we think. All the salt came from these melted bricks building. All the minerals, everything.
exactly. I agree with that 100%.
Yeah, because they don't really mention the salt water in any text, old books. They just talk about water, and looks like they just take water from everywhere, and they never talk about the salty water is not bad or it will just dehydrate you. Nothing
Right.
of this. But present entire screen. All right. Did you send me something?
Oh, that video. I just sent it back to you. The underwater city.
Okay. Okay, so there's this place. All right. It's a castle in Germany. Probably you've seen it many times.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see here it's on top of a hill, and you can see on the other side here the other side of the hill, probably the same height of this place. So look, it's this castle here.
Wow. This is cool.
So you can see all this. It's like kind of melted.
All this kind of stuff is underwater, guys. Just imagine.
Yeah, all of this.
Wow.
Okay. Oh, what did I do? Close this. Yeah, I just want to show you like more pictures of the castle itself. I think it's a really popular spot. This castle, I've seen it many times.
Beautiful.
Yes, beautiful. But what I found out is, where is that? All right. This is.
Setnik says, "Be tough turning salt water into wine."
All right. So this is the castle.
He wants to know which castle is this? What's the name of this castle?
Wait, just 2 seconds. It's the Berlichtenstein.
Berlichtenstein Castle.
No, but Berg means like the castle or Ulm.
Okay.
So it's a Liechtenstein castle.
Why do they call icebergs bergs?
I guess ice resides there. I don't know. So yeah, I was looking at. Wait,
Oh wow, that was cool! You just went upside down.
I was looking at this 3D mapping.
Wow, I love it.
Of the place.
Yeah.
Oh, I was looking at the melt. I didn't even like realize that this place was, because I only think, oh, it's just a castle on a hill, like all of them. But when I turned it like this and went out, I said, oh shit, it looks like a Starfort wall of some sort. Look.
Oh yeah.
But
Look at
it's
that.
missing half of it. Look.
Like half of it melted away and down.
Here, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's all cut straight down here because we know this shape. I've seen this shape of Starfort many times, but it continues. It's always like a star, you know. It doesn't end right here, but here something happened, and the rest of the building it's all down there.
Yeah, it seems like it melted away.
That's very true. Very true.
And when I saw this, I said, "Oh, okay." So I'll try to find like pictures of people going here. What the rubble looked like, because you can see here there's rocks down there, and
Because you could melt all this stuff.
so
It's funny how that goes.
this is, oh look, I got one here. So this is one of the pictures that is down there. Look at this.
That looks like a huge wall that slumped over or something.
Yeah.
Wow.
So this is one of the remaining part of the top part that I just showed, because you saw that the half of the structure is missing.
And again, they're going to consider this national geological feature. They're not going to admit that that's part of the building.
No. Yes. Look, this is another section, just melted and looks
So you
like.
can actually see where the building slid down and melted away. That's pretty incredible right there.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
They have to say it's natural. They can't say it's erosion, because then they would have to explain how the other half isn't eroded.
Yes.
And this one is. Yeah. So they'll just say it's natural. It's all covered up with foliage anyway, and it's just natural formations. Never mind the melted brick.
So all of it was destroyed some way, somehow, in the past, and it doesn't say any in history, because when you try to find like what it looked like in like when the oldest depiction, they only show you this castle there, and they probably will take down this tower. Oh, it was built later, but they never talk about that this star thing is missing half of it.
Right. Well, the fact that people are walking down that side of the hill there and being able to see what we just saw in their videos, you can see that that's the rest of the building there.
But because the story, they say that, look, this is what it looked like.
Mm.
You know, there was only this. There was no of all of the other stuff. The tower is not there. The
Right.
other stuff is not there. But actually, this is probably a fake representation of what it was, because
The
it was
melted
made.
lean, Mark says. Yep, it was doing the melted lean.
Yeah.
The Detroit melted lean.
Yeah. And here's another look, and see that this part is just standing like nowhere. This part dropped down here.
Yeah, it's quite
Like-
precarious right there, isn't it? Look at
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Who's building that? Gosh. Wow.
But all of it was equal. It probably equal at the other side that I showed you at the beginning. Like, see here, this part here was
Mhm.
probably all the same, and all of this dropped down
Right.
there. Some way, somehow. Because during this event, it's probably had like giant earthquakes and everything. All that you can imagine of it could happen, like lightning strikes and everything. You see here on this, all of this slid down. All of this part.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this looks a lot like I said, what we see underwater, guys. Yep.
So I was like looking at places in Germany, and I
I
found
have that video up. I have
Oh,
that video
okay.
of Underwater City. Do you think we should show that? I mean, I think it's only
yeah,
2 minutes.
we could show it.
Yeah, I have it set up on my end. I definitely want to go to that part here. Hold on. All right, you can continue on with your folder though. We'll show it in a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So no, I made a really good, a big post this week on Facebook about 2 places.
Wow.
But they're actually the same. It's like a trail in between Germany and I think Belgium, or I don't remember. But yeah, look, there's this thing and this thing with all these arches.
Somebody left the windows open, right? Pants on.
Yeah. And look at these structure there.
Wow.
I post this and someone said, you post like 88 pictures and I didn't see one brick. I just said you didn't look hard enough because I see everywhere. What's going on?
Oh man, what a jackwagon!
Look at these, they're just crushed under all of this rubble.
Wow.
And then you got like these like lines.
Yeah,
all
it's
over it.
undeniable, the brick lines, sedimentary layers, but I guess just in the center here where this walkway is, there are, no sedimentary layers. Just plop themselves on either side here.
Let me see.
Oh, that's nice. Look at that. Boom, baby.
Here you can see exactly that it goes all the way around. But this is not even. But wait, there's more. I won't say.
But wait, there's more.
Okay, so
Oh, that's a good one.
yes.
Yeah. Every day of the week. Look at that brick.
Yeah.
You got a few good ones there you can still see.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's another part of the building just toppled.
This reminds me of that temple that we showed, the whole brick temple. Remember, and part of it was broke off. I think it's in like India or something. It's square.
Yeah, Min Gun, yeah.
Yeah, that one where it has half the building kind of broke off and slid down from it.
Yeah.
And it's all brick in there, guys. The whole thing.
Yes. And you see you have this like
Oh,
just melted steps
wow.
right there. Lying around. Just like this again. Look at this one.
Wow,
Seriously.
look at that.
Lines.
Yeah, we
Yes,
can only
that's-
imagine what's going on underwater if all this stuff is above water. You know what I'm saying? It's just
Yes.
it's crazy.
But the one picture that just tells you everything. Look at this one just toppled over. Then you can see this here. Look at these walls. 2 side walls. Where is that picture?
I had to step up for just a second.
Yeah, no.
Go ahead.
Oh, you were gone. Okay, I
I
said.
apologize. I heard you saying about a picture. I ran out real quick and ran
Okay,
back.
look.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
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 And this one, you can clearly see the melt, but
Amazing.
the real one is I'm searching for.
I remember when I was younger and I would go to places similar to this and hike around and stuff, and I would just be like, how the hell did this form? Like
Yeah.
you always have this curiosity about it, but you still have the narrative stuck in your head of what you've learned about geology, and you're just like all struck by it all. But now when you see it and you better understand what you're looking at, and it's like, you're all struck, but you're also like, yeah, okay. Now it makes sense.
Yes.
You gotta make it make sense. And it makes sense, guys. The melt makes sense.
Yes. All right. Then my picture is coming up. All right. You can see all these again, brick lines all over. But you don't see like remaining actual bricks. You know that these lines are not made by geological formations. But then you go to this one and
Oh, what's that?
what is going on right here?
Oh, wow.
Geology is so fascinating how it
I
makes.
think we need to fire some geologists. I'm just saying, we need to fire some geologists. Where's my note?
Yep.
I don't even have my drop ready.
I like being able to fire people.
The good news is you're fired. You're fired. You're fired. You're fired. You're fired.
I know why jobs come and why they go and why they go.
You're fired. You're fired. You're fired.
You're fired.
But
Love it.
this place, this is like a trail
Mhm.
that goes like, you look at this. But this trail leads to. Wait till you see this place. I wanted to show something else, but I just fell into this one. This is called Felsen Wire. or false and wire.
Wow.
The story is false, but look at this. I know they refurbished the
False
place.
narrative on this.
Yeah, they refurbished this place to be more like a tourist attraction, but all of this.
Wow. Just look at it, guys. Just look at it. And it goes down under the water. What a big
Yes.
surprise there. Oh, wow. I would love to go check this place out.
Oh yeah, this place it's amazing. I couldn't stop
Look at all this.
looking for
Wow.
pictures of this place because like this is the top part of it.
Uh-huh. Wow. It's all building. All
Yeah.
of it. Multi-level building.
Yeah. And again, you see, look here.
Look at all that
Yes.
brick, guys. Just look at it.
Part of the mountain. Why would you need
Must
this?
be a volcano nearby that spits out bricks that form perfect masonry.
For this,
Oh,
you
look,
know,
there it is. Slap a plaque on it, walk away.
just an ancient stairwell. Yeah, that goes
And they're gonna
nowhere.
slap the plaque right over the brick wall part.
The funny thing is that the stairs on the other side, but they go into nothing.
Oh, imagine that.
You know.
Did they show the stairs? Do you got a picture of that?
Nope. I don't. These are not the ones. This is another. But you can see that it goes down inside.
Inside the building, because building has levels and stairs and windows and water.
So why would you put like this there? You know, it has no purpose whatsoever.
Yep. Definitely gonna have to fire some geologists
All right, look at this.
and archaeologists. Apparently, they'll probably blame this on some monks.
Yeah.
Well, monks were hiding from these invaders.
Okay, I wanted to show another picture of this place that is really interesting. Yeah, now this one, look, you can see inside, like brick
Oh,
lines
yeah.
still there. Oh yeah. So this is the trail that goes to the previous place I just showed.
Uh-huh.
You know, you go into the canyon there, and it leads you to this place. But look, you can still see these brick lines. But I've got like another real good proof. Where is it? Ah, right there. Look at this. Again, just
Oh, wow.
why? Just tell me why. I mean, why you need to do this thing? If you
Exactly, guys. The proof is right there. It's right there. Make that make sense, you know?
Yeah.
I'll wait. I'll wait.
Oh, hi Cheryl, welcome.
Hey, Cheryl, what's going on?
We just showed your video at the beginning,
Yes, in the beginning we did.
and you can see all the different size of blocks, but they didn't use all these different sizes. It all became like this, or flat like this, depending. You know, I cannot explain how they do it, but it's kind of like I tried to do it in the grain growth video that we did.
Uh-huh.
Then you can see that it goes all around. Look at this bricks, and it goes to right there.
Wow. That is just too much right there. I love it.
Yep. And it goes to this place where there's water again. And look, it goes inside. Yep. Yeah. Just the transition.
Yeah, something's transitioning.
All right. So we could go to this place, you know, look at these bricks, or look at inside of this place. You know, there's block right there inside. It's not a cave, But
Not
what
a
is,
cave, guys.
what is a cave, you know?
Yeah, exactly. What is a cave? They don't exist. They don't exist.
Yeah. And you can see, I think there's a picture that I didn't show of the other side. Yeah, look. It goes on. Look at this wall. It goes on, and there's this big wall here also. But they sanitize all the top part. There's nothing.
Yep. And you have no idea you're walking right over the top of a melted building.
Yep.
Boom, baby. Say it. Say it. Boom, baby.
Nice. Nice.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you can see the same brick wall just sticking out, and you can see it here. There was some kind of structure that you can go inside. But here, look at the color. Look at the color here. They say this is natural, but here they cannot. So, what's the difference?
Somebody's tardy. Pants on, are you tardy? Or is Melanie tardy? I thought Melanie was here earlier.
Yeah, she probably was hanging out with the funny guys.
Sorry, guys.
All right.
Oh, I love you, Mel. Can you guys hear me?
Can you guys hear me?
We hear you, Melanie. We hear you. I have something I want to show real quick, Chapeau.
Yeah, go ahead, Jen.
Get into entire screen. Share.
I want to show
A few other pictures I wanted to show you guys.
All right.
All right. So you guys can see this, right? Let's see which way I'm going here. Going this way. I'm going this way. Okay, again, this is supposedly the ocean floor here. And if this will click over, here's another one. And then I did a few of the Indian Ocean. The Indian Ocean is just next level, guys. What's going on over there in the Indian Ocean? I know there's a marker, a watermark over this. So these crisscross lines here are the watermark. Don't get that confused with what we're looking at under the water here, which to me is massive cities, okay? And then you have this perfectly straight building wall. I don't know what it is. It goes right here. That's like pretty amazing right there. And also right in here, there's a lot going on in this depth of the ocean right here. It's just immense and it's amazing. I want to show that real quick. Let's see over here. Again, more of a sprawling cityscape. And then here I had this picture. An idea of what we're looking at underwater. Again, see how this is interesting because it comes along. It just doesn't go straight. It kind of zigzags around like that. And you can see some of that going on in some of this stuff over here and in this other picture where things kind of zigzag around and stuff. And then there was this. This is supposed to be Las Vegas. Let me go back one picture. Okay, yeah, it's not that. Las Vegas right here. I changed the filter on it. Oh, why did it go to that one? I thought I had another picture to show. Maybe I didn't. Okay, well, anyway, this is Las Vegas. I changed the filter on it, and it's from above. Again, you can see what we would see on the ocean floor is this type of stuff is what we're looking at, I think, in my opinion, with the perfect city streets here and everything going through everything. Just like we're seeing on the picture, the previous picture here. Where is it? Right here. Again, with the streets, you can see the perfect streets in here. And this one here as well. If you go in on it, you can see it. This one isn't the greatest picture, I know, but whatever. You can see it here as well. And I do want to show that video, the one under the water here, Baya. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Baya? I think it's Baya. Are you still there, Shapu? Did I get kicked off? I probably got kicked off. Hello, are you there? He might have muted for a second and went to the bathroom. Okay, so he's good. I'll just get back into a screen share real quick. And we'll look at this. Here we go. All right, that looks good. I'll drop the link for this, guys. This is just more structure underwater. It's not very far under the water, but there it is. Ancient, supposedly
Sorry,
ancient.
Jen, I had to step out for a second.
Oh, no, it's all good. I was just thought I got cut off when you didn't answer me, so I had to check and make sure we were still live. But yeah, where is this located? Do you know? I know it says the name right here, but do you know whereabouts it's at exactly?
Yes, or just around the...
Oh, Italy? You said Italy, right?
Yeah, it's in Italy, just around the... what's called the place?
Sorrento?
Yes, Sorrento, but the actual place...
wow.
Naples, just around the Bay of Naples.
Okay, yeah, so it's not too far from Salerno, right around Vesuvius, guys.
Yeah.
This is a brick floor right here, or a brick wall that's on the floor, but wow. This looks a lot like the Bimini Road, what they're calling Bimini Road in the Bermuda.
Yeah.
This is amazing. Oh, look, they even got a plaque for it. Underwater plaque.
No, yes, people are asking if we know about MIR. Yeah, I've heard about it yesterday. Same as all of you.
Yeah, I definitely wanted to talk about that too here in a little bit, because I just heard about it from Shapu. I didn't know anything, and I'm just like shocked. It's so sad, but if it was his time to go home, it was his time to go home, and it sounds like he may have went in a very peaceful way. We can only hope that that's the case.
Yeah, I don't think he suffered any.
So that's a blessing. Absolutely. Look at the brickwork here, guys. He would be loving this if he was here right now watching this.
Yes.
He definitely will be missed. Wow. Just look at this, guys. And this isn't even too far under the water. Imagine what's down there that we just have no idea about.
Yeah, octopuses looks they love bricks. Cheryl just showed you.
That's very true. Wow, that was beautiful. Okay, so I think we're at the end here. That must be Vesuvius over there. See that? See this volcano looking thing over here? Maybe that's Vesuvius.
Maybe.
Probably is.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right, so I'll drop this link in the chat for you guys if you want it. Check it out on your own. Maybe take some screenshots or something, show some people, share it. There you go. Definitely some underwater buildings there. And I'll just give it back to you, Shapu.
All right. So I had a couple things that I wanted to show. So I don't know if I show this one first. Yeah, no, we were in Italy, so I'll show what I found today. Just I saw like oh, I'm not presenting entire screen. Sure, okay. So I was looking at a place called Torre Guevara. This place here. Look at this. Right now you can see that something happened. You see arches. You see apertures right here.
Yes, it's apparent for sure.
But I was looking at a video of someone going around on the boat. It's an old video. It was 480p, like from the early 90s. But look at the screenshot I took. Look at this. Just arches and brick lines. But Jen? Oh, okay, she's gone. I was talking to myself.
Oh, I'm right here. I had to mute.
All right, so look at this. What I found.
It's muffed up arches right there under the water.
Yeah, just arches of this place, the same place. And look.
Wow.
You can see like a big window, big arch. I know it's really grainy because it was an old video.
But you can see it. There it is, guys. That's
This.
the coastline right there, guys.
Yeah.
This building, all of it.
Exactly. And this is the same coastline. But look, this is down in the water, and if you just go up, you will have this here.
Yep.
Same place, but not underwater. And if I go to look at this. I don't know if I can have like two pictures on. Yeah.
Oh, good job. There you go. Let me get the comment off. Look
Look
at
at
that. There you go, guys.
This is a mountain. But they say, you know, what did they call it?
Sense,
They carve it. This is bricks, you know. Same place. One is on the water. This is above ground. Just
baby.
exactly the same. Just another proof that these are actually buildings, you know.
Exactly. And it's not pareidolia. We're not just seeing things. They're arches. They're carved. You know, they're not carved. There's arches. There's windows. There's doors.
Yeah. But we cannot use pareidolia for this, because pareidolia is
Exactly.
when you see human shapes. The other one, if you deny this, is just it's called confirmation bias or something like this. You just disprove everything, even if you know all the proofs, all the numbers, just like what happened 2 years ago. We've seen all the numbers, but still people just denied the fact that. Anyway.
Stupid is seeing the truth, knowing the truth, and still believing the lies.
Yeah, exactly, Jen. Exactly. But the people will say that we are trying not to see what they're saying, like these titans and these people. They said it to me. Oh, well, you confirmation bias. You don't want to see the titans, but I don't see any. I see bricks.
Titans made of brick.
Anyway, anybody can turn everything around how they want. But this world is all about how you think and how you do things. And it's okay if you want it that way. But here we see this, and we do not see like holes made by a giant termite or anything. No, these holes were left by a brick.
That's right.
It was there before, just like what's there, you know?
Every day
it's not
of
a
the week.
beehive. It's not bone.
It's not honeycombs.
It might be a giant wasp nest. No, there are vacant brick holes.
Everybody knows you never go full retard.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe we should shut the Mamby land. Maybe we can find some confidence for you, you jackwagon.
Nice.
I've been using that in a while.
Yeah. Same location where you just showed. And you can see the pillars, brick pillars.
Brick.
All of this, also bricks. Okay, so what did I want to show next? Because these are just the one I saved just before, because I was looking at this place, that Torre, the place I just showed you.
Right.
Look at this. You can see it was clearly a building that melted away.
Yeah, why would they put that there in the middle here? This
probably just to stop it from falling on people, I guess. But
I don't know. It looks like it's part of it.
Yeah, it's these are like actually part of the inside of it, because here you can see remains of these blocks, and here probably you will find many bricks down there. But look at this melt.
We should show the Amalfi Coast too, I think.
Yeah. And here, this is another one.
Oh, look at this.
Around the same mountain. And look, why would you have arches that goes inside?
Yeah, where's that going?
Yeah. Look at this. You know that this was the floor of this thing. But now, look how toppled it is.
Yep.
Just like I showed you with the castle.
Hiding away.
Yep. And sometime when you see like, oh, it looks like a pyramid, the mountain, maybe it's a toppled flooring like this, you know.
Could be, yeah. Definitely slippage there. Melt slip.
No, not this one. All right. So this is what I had for this place, but I want to show another thing that I found also.
Absolutely.
So look, the title of this. What was this? Oh, okay. What's this? Why is it open? I just want to close this shit. Sorry, what's going on?
Oh, you're good. You're good. I'm just highlighting some comments. Cheryl, what's up, Cheryl?
Well, okay. No. All right. So here, abandoned mine diving. Okay.
All right, here we go. We're going inside a melted building.
You
know we are.
So this is the mine that they're calling. Look at these all blocks all over.
Nice.
So they're going to look inside, Jen. Look at these cobblestone road down in the mine. Really?
Yeah, who's bricking the mine?
Yeah, bricking the mine. Exactly. So they're driving into the mine.
Here we go.
And here they preparing to go diving. Again, look at this mine. All right, so they go there and they arrive to this huge staircase.
Nothing to see here.
Nothing
brick
to see
stairs,
here.
by the way. You can see they're brick stairs. Okay.
Look, yeah, brick. Yeah, look.
With a railing. I mean, we're in a building, for Christ's sake here. Come on.
Yeah, they called it a mine. But wait. You can see all these brick. But, you know, why would you put in a mine? Look at this, Jen. Look at this.
Oh, my gosh.
Windows.
What's going on here?
Brick wall.
Oh, my gosh. How far down does this thing go?
Wait. You'll see that that's the fun. Look, they reached like some kind of flooring. But they call it a mine again.
That's the only thing they can call it.
Yeah.
There's too much structure to say it's carved, so they can't say that.
Yeah. And now they arrive at this point. They go down again. Again. You can see walls. And oh, what's this? Oh, you use it in a mine? Looks like you're like some kind of old dolly or wheelchair or something.
Oh yeah.
What is it doing
like
in
a
a mine?
stroller? It looks like a stroller.
Yeah. So
like a baby carriage.
What is it doing in a mine? That's interesting. Let's see.
Yeah, it does. Or even something to wheel somebody out, like an old thing you would wheel somebody out with, you know? Not necessarily a wheelchair, but maybe a whole gurney thing.
Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting.
But wait. The most interesting is this here. Why would you put this in a mine? But look, it's not an ordinary steel staircase. You will look at the siding. It's all ornate.
Oh, look at that.
Look at this.
You did not put that in a mine, guys.
You do? No, exactly.
Well, no.
No. That is
Very
not a mine,
interesting.
you know.
Very, very interesting.
And what we've been saying from the start, these mines are actually buildings, and this one actually proves to you that this mine is a building. you know.
They would not put that ornate stuff in a mine. There's just no way.
Then look here. Oh, just a brick wall again in a mine. And he's okay, you can see, but you know, they were mining something, and that something was probably the building itself.
The building and whatever's in it that survived. I mean,
yeah.
I think there's a lot of things that survived in these buildings that they had to get rid of. The ones that are above ground, all the cities that were empty, they had to go in, they had to clean them up. Somebody put sidewalks in before anybody got there to show people, to give them an idea. Don't dig down any lower than this. This is ground level. That's why those sidewalks were put in, and you have muddy streets to give that visual to people that this is ground level. Don't go past this. Never mind what you see under there.
Yeah.
Because it's perfectly flush with the buildings, but yet you have muddy roads. It makes no sense.
No, and when they tell you also, if you go by the history, that these Romans built the roads before they build anything else.
Yeah.
So why would you do the complete opposite thing afterwards? Later when you're supposed to be like, yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, where they're building amazing cathedrals in the 11th, 12th, 13th century. Even before that, the Roman Empire, pretty much dissolved around 79 AD. Rome fell, and then they went into the Dark Ages supposedly after that, and all that BS, which we know that was actually the millennial reign. And then when the millennial reign's over, you suddenly are left with all these amazing cathedrals everywhere and all this amazing architecture. And then you move into the short season of Satan, where they come back out and repopulate all these cities that are empty now from the millennial reign, and whatever damage may have occurred during that in between time, between the end of the millennial reign and the beginning of the short season of Satan. I think there's a God's judgment there that took place. Whether it's the loosening of Satan from the abyss or underneath, whatever you want to call it, whatever this X factor event is with the heat coming from below, the black hole sun, there's definitely, it seems to be something that took place there. And they had people go out. They had people scout areas and go in and clean up and take things down so that it would fit with the new narrative that's coming in. So what happened to all that stuff? All the tech that was in all these buildings, not just on the outside of them, but inside, guys. That's what I'm really curious. I mean, the Vatican has 60 miles of catacombs under there of shit they're storing down there. I don't know if that's the exact number. Don't quote me on that, but it's over 5 miles of catacombs. What do they got down there?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It kind of makes sense that way to me.
Yeah, it's probably all these rich guy that they called the robber barons in the they got rich, and their names, they call them the robbers.
Exactly.
I don't know what
That's how they
people
got
think.
the barons they robbed.
Yeah, and they
Yep.
try to hide them from history now because all their stuff is destroyed almost. They don't have these houses that they supposedly built, but they found it. They took over it, but they had to
Freemasonry. It's Freemasonry. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all free.
Exactly.
Crazy. Can you bring up your Salerno folder? Do you have your Salerno folder by any chance? I wanted to look at the coastline, show people that again if they haven't seen it. Anybody who's new here or just missed that episode of Salerno, Italy that we did. I don't know if you have it labeled. But the whole coastline is the building, guys. You can see it. It goes right down into the water, and it's just like what we see at Tenerife in the Canary Islands. Same thing. These buildings are jetting out of the water. We call them land masses now, but they're actually all building, the whole thing. Even Florida. You can scuba dive underneath Florida, practically the whole length of Florida underneath. They say Florida is like floating because it's all hollow under there because it's all building, all melted building. Inheritors, yeah. They inherited. They inherited some stuff, but they lied to us about what they inherited and what it all was, actually. Yeah, they found it. If you find it above ground, what are we calling it? Oh, yeah, no. If you go below ground and you find it, it's mine. It's mine. I found it. But if you find it above ground, they call it something else. I forget what the name is that I said it was. Anyway, it'll come to me. Oh, it's mine. I found it.
Freemasonry, I guess.
Yeah.
They found it. All right. So.
Agreed, Jamie. They are murdering thieves. Yep.
So it's not just Salerno, but it's Sorrento and some places around the Amalfi Coast.
Look at this. Guys, just look at it. Let's just sit here and take this in for a minute, okay? The whole coastline is the building. What we're seeing here is what's left of this coastline here, probably the innards and upper floors of this building here.
Yeah.
Wow. Make that make sense. Make it make sense.
Look at all these doors everywhere. You know,
It's just unbelievable.
why would you need all of this if it was not like a city on itself? Just like
And remember when we showed Hawaii dive in the China Wall? There's a location of a dive site in Hawaii called China Wall, and you could see
yes,
the whole thing is a building under there.
Yes, it's crazy down there. That video, yeah.
This is a really good picture. Really, really good picture.
Yeah, and all over this coastline, it's the same.
Look at how long it goes, guys. Look at how far this thing goes.
Yeah. This is not the same section. It's another section, and this coastline goes from Italy to France and Portugal, I guess, and it continues, and you can find like remains and buildings all over it.
Yep.
It's just amazing. Look at
And
this.
I think you can find the same exact thing in the deepest depths of our oceans. Definitely, you're going to see the same exact stuff.
Pants found the same thing in his place. It's built the same way. Minneapolis, it's built on top like this. When he showed the side of his place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna don't step on me. I'll try to find the link and drop it in here. It's a dive site in Hawaii called China Wall.
Yeah, or if you go see,
I'll bring it up on a. You keep going, and I'll get the link. I got it for YouTube video.
because I had another place that I wanted to show also, but.
No, you're good. You're good.
But look, this place is so amazing. Look at these walls, just cobbled down, just separated. Look at this one here, just an archway, and this one, just hanging on the rock.
Wow. It's undeniable. Look at that, guys. Undeniable. It's like part of the building melted off into the water. Like whatever's under the water here is the rest of the building melted. It has to be.
Yeah.
I think it was this one here that I showed.
Yeah, Penn St. Paul's looks exactly like this.
It's everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, so the video that I'm going to drop in here is a video that I showed when I showed it on my show, and you have to go to about 2 minutes and 50 seconds in to get to the part you want to see. So I'm going to drop this in here for you guys to watch. Check it out. It's just more melted buildings underwater. Pretty cool. 2 minutes, 50 seconds in, you'll get to the good parts. Look at this, guys. Wow. Just imagine if all this was underwater. I mean, this is incredible right here. It's just stunning.
Yeah, it could be just like the wall that Cheryl showed in her video also.
Absolutely. Yes. They know all this stuff, guys. They know all this stuff. They know where it's at, what it is. This is why they're telling us they've only explored 5% of our oceans. Yet they're planning to go to Mars and all this shit. Are you kidding me? Mars doesn't even exist.
Yeah, I never got that. Me too. And you didn't even explore.
They can't.
Let's say 25% of the entire plane. Yeah, but they want to
plane it out, and they can't do it. They can't.
Yeah, they want to go outside. So, but again, it's
our attention somewhere else besides the oceans. So they promise you the moon, they promise you Mars, and all this stuff. It's just distraction.
Yeah. It's to take off your mind out of this place, because this place is the place. There's no other place, but they want you to dream and to see. Oh, you don't like this place? Then we got Mars. You can go to Mars. You got the moon. You can go to the.
Can we zoom in on this building that's in the background up top here?
What?
No. Further up the mountain, right there. All that. Yeah, that whole huge piece right there. I'm looking at this because it's literally built in. This whole thing, this whole thing is a building, guys, all the way up it. I'm surmising that they probably had leftovers up here and they refurbished it what they could and built back what they could.
Yeah, from here to here, it's all connected. It's all one building.
And like we've always said, these are massive interconnected buildings, massive, massive, massive interconnected buildings.
Yes. Look at this. It's the same thing that we see in every cavern there, aren't
Yeah,
it?
because right next to it is more destroyed. They didn't fill out that area and build it back or nothing, but you could tell it was structure. You could see that it was structure there.
Yes.
This whole thing that we are looking at is all building. It's not built on top of rock structure. The whole thing is the building. I cannot stress that enough. And there is the evidence right there. I mean, just look at it.
Yeah.
Wow, look at, you can see the brick in here around this tunnel. Look at this. Wow. That's amazing. This would be really cool to explore. Somebody's got to explain why would they even carve this or build it or whatever down here like this? Apertures for nothing? Nowhere? What is that? Why? Yeah, nothing better to do? Somebody's leaving the windows open.
Yep. Again, pigeon niches.
Yeah, I think the train system, if they had one, definitely went down and around all through everything.
Yes. This one's great.
How the heck do I send a Cash App? Sorry, I'm old and can't figure this app out. Well, do you already have Cash App set up? You can't just, like, you have to have it set up on your end to send somebody something. But my Cash App is, the $sign there, the True Seeker 69. So you would look me up, and when you find me, you would hit send to that address, the amount that you're going to send. And my email is there as well. If you would like to email me, and we could talk more about this, after the show or tomorrow, and I can maybe talk you through it more. The email is definitely there, so you can reach out that way. All right. And I can even send you a picture of my Cash App address through email if you email me, and maybe that'll help your situation as well. I appreciate it, though. Thank you.
All right, so that showed what you were talking about, Jen.
Yeah, just even behind here, this picture here with this huge wall behind it, it's just incredible. Wow. Just wow, look at that. Unbelievable.
Yeah, what is that? Vallon la Ville. I don't know what is. Oh, okay, it's just a valley. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what the population is. I think there's definitely at least 1 billion Chinese people, maybe. I don't know. There's a lot of them. What do you think the real population of the Earth is, Chapeau?
Well, it's unknown. There's so many people that are not registered or anything. They only count the people that registered and so there's probably, if you take the number that they gave us and take the half of it and had it and maybe more, I don't even know, because not everybody is registered. And in most here in the places where it's more like what we call civilized, that you have all the system, but a lot of places they don't even register their children, so we don't know.
That's very true. Very true.
Okay.
Well, we're only going to go a little bit more, a few more minutes. I think I'm going to get ready to get out of here, unless you have something major you want to show.
Yes, I have.
Okay, good. We're good then. Keep going. Put it out there. We got definitely at least a half an hour, so like 25 minutes probably.
All right, so I'll just show these two ones.
Okay.
Because this is my folder of Bulgaria that is like
we have to do a whole show on Bulgaria.
Huge. Yeah. All right, this place here was really interesting because it's just a remain of
Oh wow, Chapeau! Look at this. That's
Just
crazy.
melted steps and
Melted steps. Who's carving melted steps? Somebody needs to make that make sense right now.
you see all of this. And like a castle, a door, that goes to nowhere.
What? Go back a picture. That was crazy looking. Wow.
And get this. And here
Oh my gosh, this is crazy, these pictures. This is epic evidence right here, guys.
look at this melt. And there's these
Look, this is amazing.
corner steps.
Wow.
It just melted into this rock here.
Oh wow, I wonder what this place looked like before the melt.
Yeah.
Oh. This reminds me of that thing that you see in maybe like I don't know, one of those places in Peru. I don't know, not Teotihuacan.
Yes.
But they have
Yes.
that thing where it's this little miniature of their city or something, or some
Yes.
weird carving thing of some sort.
Yes, it looks exactly like this.
Yeah. I forget where that thing is located. Could be Lake Titicaca.
Could be.
It's said right next to Sexy Woman, the Lake Titicaca. I mean, are they telling us something here? I don't know.
Here, look at these melted steps here.
Yeah, melted, muffed up steps. I'd love to see it.
So I wanted to show you, look at this one. These things that you find in most castles.
Right.
These how do you call it?
Like turrets or something? Turrets things?
Yeah.
Or Byzantine kind of style? Isn't that what it's called?
Yeah, I don't know the exact name. But I want to show you that because this is, where is it? And there's this thing here that's all bricked up.
Mm-hmm.
Here you can see it's the same place, but here you cannot see any. You see here there's no bricks like that you can actually like point out.
Right.
But you got this, it's all bricks, so
Right.
they could, yeah. It's something doesn't make sense here.
Wow.
But what I want to show is
That's definitely like part of a house or something.
okay. Here you can see here these things.
Yeah.
And right across this place, you got these ones that are upside down.
Oh, like it fits together. Maybe.
No. Like
No?
this part was broken off from this part here,
Okay.
tumble over, and now they are upside down
Right.
because
Right.
I will show you. Look,
Yeah, because go back a picture. The other one has a thick top above them, just like
Yeah.
that one laying on its upside down.
Yeah. You see this part here? It's right here on the side,
Yeah, but maybe they
and
lock
this is the
together in
other
some
one.
way.
Okay.
Maybe
Look.
they click together in some way or something.
Well, this is the top of it. Then.
Yeah, you're
Because
right.
I will show you another place. This is in Germany. Okay, so you see this,
Wow.
and this one that is this way, and this one is the other way. All right. So if I go, is it in my pictures? Yeah, I think it's in my pictures. I will show you another.
Imagine if you did a LiDAR on this place, you'd probably see a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah. I'll show you. Hi, look. Okay, this is another castle in Germany
Oh, okay.
that has.
And it's all brick.
But
Look
look, there's one level that has it, and another one that has it here.
I
So
got you.
you
Yeah.
see,
Yeah.
this top like fell over, and
Right.
now they pointing up.
Okay.
You
This
see
is
what
a
I
good visual. Thank you. Look,
Because
it's all
look-
brick.
the same here. They have here. There's the same thing here.
But out in the woods, wherever this other place was, it looks like just big monolithic stones. But actually, it was made of brick. Now, could they have had an outer casing on it that in that area maybe it was thicker of a casing on it, or did it just suddenly flash heat mold itself into this big blob of what we're seeing instead of Because here you can see the brick really well.
Yeah, but look, is it this one? Because I've got a couple of them. Yeah, you will see that how it looked, because there's a section that retain its look. Look here.
Oh yeah.
See?
Oh yeah. Look at that. There it is.
Because it connected. I have a better picture of it.
Now see that column right there that you just showed, even this one right here with a little bit of plaster on it, looks like the windbreaker thing that we see at Jagger Cave.
Yeah.
Before you step down in the Jagger Cave, there's this monolithic looking thing there.
Yeah.
It's all cooked out. It's part of the structure itself. Wow.
I know I have like a closer picture of it. Where is it?
Okay, take your time. There you go.
Did I pass it?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, it was this one. Look, you can actually see here. Here you can see it. That
Yeah.
this part here was probably looking more like this before,
Right.
but now it lost all of its covering and probably melted or fused
Right.
together. But what I want to show is that there are two levels of these things, because they have probably more.
Uh-huh.
But on the other side, one was the right way, this way down.
What do you think would have toppled that over? Do you think there could have been like some kind of strong wind of heat or something pushing things around too during this extreme heat event? Do you think the
Yeah,
weather
there
was
would
that
be tremors, there would be earthquakes, there would be.
tempest of heat?
But also when the thing melted, some places melted more than other, and it could have toppled, and with the rumble of the earthquakes.
It definitely could have slipped if it was starting to go down on its side. If you see that mist level there, I saw a guy that was looking recently on Google Earth at some stuff that looked like it was really real sharp right corners. They turned out to be some kind of cube looking things, and you could tell it was structure. It's out in the middle of nowhere, and they're giant cubes. But you can see where one broke off and fell down over in front of the other one.
Yeah.
And it created like this space of where there was no cube.
Yeah, exactly. But you see all of this hill here, this thing here,
Yeah.
was all part of one building. But now it's all melted down in levels. So just I want to show you, compare
A
the
hot
two.
brick tornado. Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I want to compare these. Look, I'll show you again the same thing.
Well, have you ever seen like a fire-nado? I'm sure it's kind of like a new phenomenon, but it's called a fire-nado. I'll bring it up.
Here, one side, and the other side, the other way around. Let's see. It doesn't go. For me, this tells me that this part was on top of the other one, like this one here.
Absolutely. Good eye on that, Chapu. Good comparisons as well. Really, really good. Wow, look at the melted steps. Nobody's talking about melted steps, guys. None of the mainstream people are addressing any of this stuff. They certainly aren't addressing what's under the water, that's for sure. And the deeper it goes, the more buried it is to them, because nobody's going down there. Nobody's going to check and be able to see. I think the last one that went down 7 miles to the abyss was James Cameron. What was it, 2017 he did that or something?
Yeah, and I wouldn't trust this guy 100%.
Exactly.
He makes so many sci-fi movies that he could make anything.
Yep,
So-
exactly.
So I showed. Do you see? Yeah, I showed this on Facebook again, and one guy again didn't want to see it and said that I don't want to see what he's saying. He said that they just put bricks on top of the rock, and he said again, "I'm a bricklayer. Go fuck yourself. You're not a bricklayer if you say that, because you need a fucking flat surface to do
Yeah.
it.
Exactly.
You
You
crazy."
need a flat level surface. Go back and look at the Great Wall of China and make that make sense, okay? And that thing is all brick, guys. All brick. Plus mortar, okay?
Yeah, but this place, is just a really good example of the bricks turning into rocks. So many.
Absolutely.
Look, this is what it looks like from the top part. But look, the mountain is a brick.
Nice. I have to step away for just a moment, Chapeau. Keep going.
All right. Yeah, I'll keep going. And here you can see the corners just kept the brick, but you can see inside this, who in his right mind would build something like this? Nobody. No fucking nobody. Why would you put this between these? No one. And I don't know why people cannot see this. Even the supposed bricklayer didn't know this. It didn't see this. They say, oh yeah, they build like this. No, you're fucking crazy, man. Just give me a break. Go away. Move away from. I can't stand anymore. If you don't see it, just don't comment. Look at this between. Just crazy.
Okay, well, all right.
Yeah, Jen, I just showed this one and I said, who would even build like this?
They wouldn't. They were like, okay, janky rock, line it up, and then I want you to put out a few bricks because we're going to need some. What do you mean we're going to need some bricks? I thought we were building this whole thing out of janky rock. No, we cannot, because if we don't have the brick in there, this whole thing will fall apart. Oh, boy.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, you can see all over this. Even here, like, just an arch sticking out of a mountain.
Yeah, nothing to see here, guys. Let's just zoom back in on this thing here. What is that? Somebody make that make sense, okay? If this landscape is not all building and it takes billions of years to form, how long did it take to form this brick arch?
Yep. Let's see.
Oh,
Why? Please. Why?
Why?
I'm not listening to you. You only believe in science.
Yeah. Look at
That really doesn't make any sense until Chapeau makes it make sense with the sintering and grain growth. And it all makes sense.
Yes. Yes.
That's a really good picture right there. Wow. Nobody is going to build it like that, guys. It's not. It's not going to be built that way. Look at this
here,
right out over all this stuff. Wow.
That cornerstone just out. It's a mountain. It's
it's natural, Chapeau. Come on. Took millions of years to form.
And look at this big tree. Just grow on top of it.
Right on top.
Couple 100 years. This one. Not more, but in here. But one that is good also. It's like this one. One that I liked was another. Just a mountain here. Nothing to see. Again, the arch. But this one. Look at this.
Oh, Chapeau, this is amazing. Look at this guy.
You're right on top of the mountain, but look,
The mountain has no standardized geological meaning, and this is why. This is why. It has no standardized geological meaning, because they're not mountains. They're buildings. They're mountains of buildings is what they are.
Yep.
Muffed up, melted X Factor buildings all day long, every day of the week. That is so good, Chapeau.
Again, look at these walls. Nobody would do this. Nobody would do this. Look at this.
Exactly.
The bricks
Exactly.
flipped.
The naysayers need to make this kind of stuff make sense. I would love to hear that debate.
Yeah, they never show these kind of pics and try to explain it. Never. I've never seen them do it.
No, we had one time some people try to sneak in the back door with some clinker brick narrative. And what happened to them? We shut their asses down.
I know. Because who would fucking buy these clinker bricks? They're not good bricks, but they sell them at a
style.
higher price than the regular bricks.
Right.
What's wrong with you? Ugh.
We're going to build a whole chimney out of these clinker bricks. It's going to be so fashionable. Everybody's going to want to do it.
Yeah.
Oh,
But like,
wow.
oh, there's one also that Kairos really liked. He commented it, and this one I don't know if you've seen it. Like between these two rocks, there's just the mountain of bricks.
Wow.
And if you don't know, oh look, there's one there, right there.
Oh, yeah. Nice little red one tucked away in there. Nice. It's a Brock.
It's a Brock. Thanks, Cheryl.
Thank you, Cheryl, for that new word.
And you
Wow.
can see there are these things around it, but look, Jen, what they tried to do with their pickaxe mark, just to make people, oh yeah, they did it with that. Look at this.
Something ain't right.
Because there's in that area I've seen like many place location pictures. I want to say.
Is that a Star Fort picture? Was it originally?
Yeah, this is the place.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. It does
This is
have
the
that
place.
Star Fort look to it, like you were
This
saying.
is the same place I showed earlier, but half of it was missing.
Right. See here, they kind of showing what it would have looked like on the outline if it was still there.
Yeah.
If you look closely.
Yeah, but this is not the same that I was. But look at this
Wow.
here.
Yeah, somebody needs to make this make sense as well, because this is like total building melt slippage going on here. And then
Yeah.
you would go in here and say you're in some cave system, but oh no, there's more brick inside.
Yeah, but we shown like mountains that look like this. They were like, oh, these are just sedimentary layers. But here, you know that it is bricks.
Wow.
Looks exactly the same. And here I can show you this one. Look at this arch here. Look at how mangled it is. Looks like regular rock, but the same site. Right there. Did I pass it?
That is definitely a brick arch right there. A muffed up one, but that's what it is.
Yeah. I think there's another one. There's one.
You can't go back to the geological narrative because there's nothing to go back to. It's a false narrative, just like the globe. You can never go back to the globe model because it's false. There's nothing to go. It's just a lie.
Yeah.
You have to
Oh,
ask
here.
yourself, what are they lying for? What are they hiding? This is what they're hiding, guys.
I-665.
Oh, that is definitely I-665.
Yeah, did you see the other one that I sent you? You cannot deny that it is a high. I will show you. I'll show it to you, but I want to show one more pictures of this.
Yeah, absolutely. We
Look
can
at
bring
this.
that up too.
Look at this corner here, Jen.
Oh my gosh. Wow, it's obliterated.
These
But that-
corner stone that remain. But look, if I go, oh,
Brick. Which proves that they have outer casings on these things. Usually when you see this and everybody thinks it's like a cut stone or whatever, there's always brick underneath of it.
yes. I think I've seen like a LiDAR of this place, Jen. So you will like this one. Yeah. Look.
Hey, I would like to see a LiDAR. Oh, is this it? Wow.
So we see only this part, but look how big it is actually. You know?
That's crazy, Chapu.
Yeah. Because look, we only see this small part here. That is this section. But
We
you can
need the LiDAR every site we cover. We need to figure out a program that we can do it ourselves or something. I don't know. Something.
Yeah.
We're missing out on a lot of information, not having LiDAR on everything.
Just thought
Wow.
about another thing that I wanted to show, and I don't remember what it was. So, shit. Oh yeah, the number, the eye. Yeah.
Yes, that's right. You had another picture for us.
Okay, was it the place that I posted or not? I'll try to remember. Because I have like, I think it's in my folder that I places to post. Look at this, all these places that I need to post, and I just don't have
OMG.
don't have the time. Is it in this one? I don't know. Is it this one? Yeah, look at this date, Jen.
Wow. Oh yeah. I did see this one. This is good.
I-822. Yeah. So
More proof.
I don't know when they changed it, but at this time they did use the number 1. So
I think by the 1800s they were already using the number 1, so that's really interesting.
yeah. So they just lied about the dates, and these ones are much older or something ain't right.
Something ain't right, that's for sure.
And look at this. It's at a similar place that I just showed. But here, look, there's a tunnel underneath that giant rock, just like I showed you. But this is another place. Top part of it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Look, you can see.
You always find this kind of stuff deep in the woods.
Yeah. See?
Just looks like same stuff we see up on Mount Cheeha, except for the melted steps right there. That's really cool.
Just left in the middle of the wood. And all melted. In my area, many things looks like just like this. And here, look. There's a tunnel underneath. Brick tunnel, I should say. Make it make sense.
Of course there's a brick tunnel. What else would there be?
I
love the steps.
Alright. So I wanted to show another thing that I sent you a couple weeks ago, I guess. It's how this guy repairs bricks with bricks that he made paste out. You just crush bricks into a paste.
Mm-hmm.
And just look, he even makes cracks
Right.
with the mortar.
Yeah, that's like kind of like a stucco technique of some sort.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so you can make the repair seem seamless, unless you have like a real trained eye to do it. Because you can see this brick here. This was filled. All this here. You know?
Right.
Because if I go look, it's all missing brick. So they can fool anyone when they want to. And I tried to show both sides, yeah. And I showed
Yeah.
you.
Do you remember the time we did that whole show where you showed all the sites that were refurbished? And put back
Yes.
together and stuff?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's so many, Jen. So many. Crazy. Oh, what is this one? I think this one is interesting. Oh, yeah. Again, look.
No matter how far
They
down
found a trap under like a house somewhere. And they find like brick tunnels and just stuff laying around. But they say these are war tunnels to hide from the war, to move people, you know. But they were already there. They were
That's
all
what they say about all of them.
because if you're hiding and try to run away, you don't have time to dig and make these tunnels. Come on, you know.
Yeah, you would have to know it was coming like 3 years in advance to be building that shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I think this one is in.
I remember this with all the books. I would love to see what those books are all about.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, these
Wow.
are books. Yes. I think this one it's like in South America. It's not even in Europe.
It's crazy.
I remember when they found like I showed the article when they found like when they were digging around these pyramid and maybe Mexico or something. They found like a lot of bricks, and they had to bury it again because you cannot have bricks in America because when you dig and you find bricks, they attribute it to Romans. So you cannot have bricks building
So
underneath.
they just bury it. They just bury it back over.
They
Can't
just
fit it
leave
in a narrative, bomb it, or bury it.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
All kinds of muffed up.
So I think that's will be it for tonight, Justin. If you
Well-
still have other stuff.
No, I'm good. I wanted to show the underwater stuff. We went through that, and we're probably going to, as we come upon more information with the seafloor and everything, as we go along in other shows, we'll show more stuff on that. But I had a lot of fun tonight. I just started eating my pizza here. My pizza's done, so I'm going to eat this and get ready to go to sleep soon in a little while.
Sorry.
I had a great time, though, tonight, Shapu. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Jane. I've been tired, like not all day, but I didn't sleep much. I slept on like my friend's couch, So
Right. It's got to be uncomfortable to a point. Look, guys, I'm dropping Shapu's merch link in here. He's got a new merch link. Make sure you guys check it out. He's also in a contest for one of his designs, or two of your designs, I think, right?
yeah, just one is a contest. The other one is just to, if they choose it, they will like put it in like their store that they are affiliated with, like Target and stuff like that.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Yeah.
That is really cool. All right. So, guys, I just dropped the link in there. Make sure you check it out. And he's got some really cool designs if you haven't seen them yet. He just added a few new ones as well. Also, I think I'm going to be doing something. I don't know if Shapu's going to be available or not, but I definitely want to do something coming up here probably in the next maybe like Wednesday. I'm thinking I have some other stuff I want to talk about too. Thank you, Crazy John. Welcome and good night. Actually, we have 55 people here.
Yeah,
Guys,
sure. I should be less busy this week, I guess.
Very good, because I'm going to need your help on some of this stuff, and I'll be talking to you during the week about what I want to cover. It's a little bit off topic, but it should be interesting nonetheless. Yeah, mess them out. I got airships, sub, LiDAR, no problem. We need all that. Yeah, awesome folder full of amazing proofs right there. Guys, if you haven't seen the beginning of the show, you got to rewind. We showed a lot of stuff in the beginning as well, all relating to the melt and the deep oceans mapping that they've been giving us. And well, like I always say, let it not be said that we stood by and did nothing. And I'm actually not going to go out with a song tonight because I got to get going. But I love you guys. And thank you again, Shapu. I love you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Jen. Thanks, everyone, for listening to us again. And
All right, guys.
we're going to see you on the next one, I guess, this
That's
week.
right.
Probably.
Hopefully Wednesday, maybe Thursday, but definitely coming up, we're going to have another one. Oh, no, I'm good. I'll be right there. All right, guys, I love you. And like I said, let it not be said that we stood by and did nothing. We are out of here. Bye, Shapu.
Bye, Jen. Bye, everyone.